Just bear with me 1 second. Okay. How's everybody doing? What a day. It's already 4:30. I have been going and going. Another day in the life of a real estate agent. Full-time real estate broker, and now passed the builder exam to become eligible for a builder license as well. My 8th project is coming up. Actually, the thumbnail in this YouTube video is one of my best projects yet. Beautiful view from the back there. And so the title of this video is How Quick Can Rental Income Become Profit? Let's discuss. That's something I focus on with my clients because, I'm from Alabama. I have to, if I want to be a good agent in my own head, whatever that means, I know more people that need to start with lesser liability investments and lesser overhead commitments. Definitely no bank. No bank. When you're talking less than $10,000 real estate investment, or even 50 to 60,000, they don't even want that loan. And it's not structured for you to be able to have lending in that area. These are plays that are going to benefit you the quickest. And, one of the prime examples I wanted to use was that new mobile home park in Addison. I just listed it's 4 low-income properties. The seller's asking a modest $59,000 asking price, with 4 paying renters, low income, and it's perfect for value add. He's done. He doesn't want to continue to own the property, and somebody could come in and update those mobile homes, swap it to lot rent. There's a lot of things you could do to really make sure that you get a little bit more rent, or you have lesser liabilities if you're going to leave it like that. There's several things you could do to make that more profitable on top of just leaving it like it is and letting those same renters pay until they're done, find you another renter. That would probably be the longest route to your what I call a break-even point, which is basically, it means the money that you've invested in the property, you've now collected it all back in rent. So that's actually the property is now real profit, not the loss from the cash you had to front to buy it. And the lower price properties like this are much better starter properties because of the lower overhead and lower risk. You have 4 opportunities on that particular property for 60,000. You have 4 opportunities to update when you can, increase the rents, and if you just bought some newer mobile homes on all 4 lots, and increase the rent a little bit because they're better inventory now, you're talking a better opportunity because of the type of inventory it is. And so, just for example, let me get the calculator. Hold on. Well, here. Okay, so let's just say, for example, if you gave the seller 59,000 and you got all in for 59,000, and he's collecting $995 a month. That's 59 months right there. 12 months in a year. That's just short of 5 years. And then that's $1,000 a month, free and clear. You got your money back. And a lot of people live on $1,000 a month in rural Pickens County. They just do. And again, that's the longest route. In this situation, you have a unique opportunity to already have the infrastructure, already have the renters in place. Just update the mobile home, maybe a newer model, a little bit bigger, something like new, just even newer. Doesn't even have to be bigger, just newer and nicer. Increase the rents. You can still get used mobile homes for better prices. It doesn't have to be this big, whatever. And then you still have a low income, opportunity, even though it might be a little bit more rent. So it's something to think about. It's let's just say, for example, okay, so you got 59,000 in the property total, and then you're gonna buy 4 new 720 square foot mobile homes for, let's just say, 10,000 each. So that'd be plus 40 grand. So you'd be at 99,000 if you did, that particular route. And now let's just say, instead of the lower income rents, you've got, I don't know, 700, 600, 700 per unit times 4. That's 2,800 a month. Now go back to your 99,000, divide it by 2,800. That puts you at 35 months. Divide by 12. That's 2.9 years, under 3 years. And you'd have $2,800 a month, free and clear. That's a really good opportunity. So, I hope that makes sense if you're listening. I really hope it does. And, $3,000 a month, and you don't have any office hours and zero responsibility except taking care of the property and the residents. That's not a bad deal. All right, let's go over the new listings for today. It says about 16. I think a few of them are from yesterday. Let me make sure the link is still working here. Yeah. All right, so first up, we're in Reston Place, Tuscaloosa City North. It's an original city subdivision, late mid-century subdivision. 1,800 square foot townhome style. They do have the garages. This one's a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1-level property. But they're a townhome style. They are connected. 1,816 square foot, built in 1988, 10th of an acre lot. Does have Verner Elementary and Northridge High School for the zoning. Donna Petty over at Hamner Real Estate's got it listed. $339,900. And that's kind of like right in line there. All right, next up, Crescent Ridge Road East, just right there off of University Boulevard or Jack Warner Parkway. Mid-century home, 1948 year built, 3-bed, 2-bath, 1-level, 1,276 square foot. Like I said, you do need to sign lead-based paint disclosure form on this one. Built in 1948. It's got a 1/3 of an acre lot. Alberta Elementary, Northridge High. Johnny Montgomery at ARC Realty. I know Johnny. It's listed for $179,900. That might be okay. I doubt you can get $1,800 a month rent for a 1%. But if you get the seller to come down a little bit, you never know. A good primary home opportunity, though. Very easy payment. All right, first up in Northport for today, Grand Point subdivision. Very popular. A lot of new homes, a lot of new money. 3-bed, 2-bath, 1-level, built in 2013, so it's just over a decade. 1/10 of an acre lot. It's a small lot, which all those turn-of-the-century subdivisions are. Huntington Elementary, Tuscaloosa County High School, Cole Smitherman, Keller Williams Franchise Branch in Hoover. It's got it listed. $299,900. So that's 1,660 square foot in Grand Point for under $300,000. It's a pretty good opportunity. A lot of the homes in the area are just brand new and a lot higher price. It'll definitely be north of $300,000. All right, next up, Beverly Heights, Tuscaloosa City Central, closest to downtown. I think this one actually might be up University Boulevard East and not Central. 4-bed, 2-bath, built in 1950, so it's a straight-up mid-century. You do need to sign lead-based paint disclosure form. It's got a 1/5 of an acre lot, 0.22. Rock Quarry Elementary, Northridge High for the zoning. Debbie Puckett, Keller Williams Franchise Branch here in Tuscaloosa, has got it listed. $309,000 asking price. All right, next up, Ashley Hill Subdivision, Tuscaloosa City Southeast, right there off of Hargrove Road, headed towards Skyland on Hargrove. 3-bed, 2-bath, built in the year 2000, so it's a straight up turn of the century, 25 years old, almost 1,600 square foot. Woodland Forest Elementary and Bryant High School, those are city schools. Tanner Ashcraft over at Pritchett Moore Real Estate downtown. He's got the listing for this one. $229,000 asking price even. Another good one in the city, all the conveniences of town. And, if there was 2 incomes under that same roof, that'd be a really easy payment for you. All right, Tuscaloosa City North, Windy Ridge subdivision. Very, very good subdivision. 2-level home, 4-bed, 4 full bath, 1 half bath. 4,600 square foot. It's a big ass house. You would want to consider your carry cost on a home like this. Just under 3/4 of an acre, 0.72. It's got Verner Elementary and Northridge High. West York over at Hamner Real Estate's got it listed. $799,000. Again, this one's almost 20 years old. It's 2006 year built, so you got about 2 decades there. It's a good opportunity to be in some of those better areas and be under 800. You can easily get into the millions with those houses. All right, next up, Red Bay, Alabama, in Franklin County, directly north of us here. No subdivision on Highway 11 North, built in 1992. Remember what I say about those homes built in the 90s. You get better square footage for the money. This is another good one. 2,261 square foot mid-century rancher with 15 acres. Are you kidding me? Foreclosure, Lori Brown, Real Home Services and Solutions. This is in Red Bay, Franklin County, $178,000. Now, I can tell you, that is a hell of a deal right there. Good Lord. I need to send that one out right now. All right, Red Bay, Alabama. I have to check that out. Okay, back in Northport, Glencrest subdivision. A lot of new homes, a lot of new money in this subdivision. Glencrest is a little bit older. This is actually a brand new construction house, though. Brand new, 4-bed, 3 full bath, fifth of an acre, 0.22, 2,371 square foot. Is a bigger floor plan. Byron Bennett, Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa's got it listed. And like I said, this is Glencrest, bigger home, 500,000. So $100 short of $500,000. All right, next I think this is a listing refresh. I could be wrong. It's in Hodo Haven subdivision, which is low density multifamily buildings. This one's 615 33rd Street East. 2-level, 8 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, built in 1983. So it's late mid-century, 4,032 square foot grand total, just under a fifth of an acre, 0.18. And Adrian Jones, Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa's got it listed. And they're asking $365. So that's a rental property in Tuscaloosa City. Okay, next up, Bankston, Alabama, which is Fayette County, authentic West Alabama rural community. Bankston is an unincorporated area of Fayette County. County Road 67. We got a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1 level with 2 acres, 2,086 square foot. That's 2 in foreclosure today. Actually, this is not foreclosure, it's just a good deal. That's 2 in North Alabama. It's got more acreage, bigger floor plan. This one's built in 1960, so it's a mid-century home. You do need to sign lead-based paint disclosure form. It looks like it's got some expansion that was done on the back of the home at some point. It's got Berry School System, Connor Woods, Keller Williams franchise branch here in Tuscaloosa's got it listed, and they're asking $250,000 for that one. All right, next up, back in Tuscaloosa City, AP Lee subdivision, original city subdivision, 3-bed, 1-bath, built in 1924. So early mid-century home. You do need to sign land-based paint disclosure form. 1,130 square foot. So it's a small floor plan, 1/4 of an acre lot, University Place Elementary and Central High School. 3-bed, 1-bath. I said that already. Lenora McKinney over at Hamner Real Estate. She's got this one listed. $249,900 asking price. And AP Lee has just grown leaps and bounds because of the school and the access to university. It actually takes you directly to Bryant-Denny Stadium. All right, next up, another one, AP Lee subdivision. It's on Harrison Street, built in 1953. It is mid-century. You do need to sign lead-based paint disclosure form. 1,240 square foot. It's a small floor plan. Almost an acre, 0.94. Lenora McKinney again, Hamner Real Estate. A lot of rental investments in that area. You know, some of them get soaked up years ago and then they cash out. This is a really good opportunity. The prices, this is definitely one of those. And they're asking $282 for that. And I'm sure that is based on what they're renting it for. There's a third one, Lenore McKinney again, Hamner Real Estate. It's a portfolio listing. 1,000 square feet, built in 1920. AP Lee subdivision is definitely one of the oldest ones. Harrison Street again, 3-bed, 1-bath, almost an acre, 0.88. 1,000 square feet, and they're asking $199,900 for that one. So That would be a very easy payment if you converted that back to a primary home. Another one, number 4, Lenora. Again, she listed the whole portfolio. 3-bed, 1-bath, 1950 year built, 1,432 square foot, 215.9 asking price. It's a whole portfolio listed. And then, yeah, right after that was Dry Creek, which is the one we made an offer on today. One of my investors scouted it earlier today at around 11:30 or so, I think. So yeah, that's it. Enjoy the day. Don't get too cold. Don't forget to call my sponsored lender, Ryan Paranood. He and I make a great team when it's your time to buy, and we'll definitely be here and ready to help with whatever you need. Again, a lot of my listings and focuses on investment properties. Finding those lanes like I was discussing earlier. That help you find the returns quicker instead of the bank and a big investor split or something like that. So keep it in mind. Let us know. Give us a follow on YouTube. And that's it. We'll see you tomorrow on Friday. The week has come and gone. It has been incredible. Been a busy week.